Zoom Video Communications, commonly known as Zoom, is a popular video conferencing platform that gained widespread usage, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic when remote work and virtual meetings became more prevalent. When COVID-19 brought the world to a halt in March 2020, Eric Yuan knew millions of people would rely on Zoom. Since then, Zoom has been one of the largest beneficiaries of the remote work boom of 2020 and 2021. With mind-boggling growth stats, like 300 million daily meeting participants and 3.5 trillion annual meeting minutes, Zoom has become a video conferencing giant in a little over 18 months. While Zoom recognizes the huge role the pandemic played in the uptake of its tools, were we all heading into a world of Zoom anyway? With business transitioning from analog to digital, and traditional to modern work, remote work, video, collaboration, and business technology are developing at an exponential pace. Today we will learn about the rise of Zoom, founded by Eric Yuan, and how it became an essential tool for virtual communication, especially prominent during the COVID-19 pandemic. Eric Yuan was born on February 20, 1970, in Tai'an, Shandong Province, China. He earned a bachelor's degree in applied mathematics from Shandong University of Science and Technology. Yuan then pursued a master's degree in engineering from China's prestigious Beijing University of Aeronautics and Astronautics. After completing his education, Yuan moved to the United States to pursue his career in technology. He joined Cisco Systems in 1997, where he played a crucial role in the development of the WebEx platform, a popular video conferencing tool. Yuan's experience at Cisco and his frustration with the limitations of existing video conferencing systems inspired him to create a more user-friendly and reliable platform. One of the key motivations behind starting Zoom was to build a product that facilitated better communication and collaboration. In April 2011, Zoom began its journey. By September 2012, its first iteration beta was released. Within 4 months, January 2013, Zoom 1.0 became available to the public. Eric Yuan's vision of creating a video conferencing platform that was easy to use, reliable, and scalable. He believed in the importance of frictionless video communication, emphasizing simplicity and effectiveness in the user experience. Within 5 more months, Zoom had been used by 1 million different users. It was from this point on Zoom became a mature video conferencing product. By 2016, Gartner, a global research company, had named Zoom a leader in its Magic Quadrant for web conferencing. The same accolades continued in 2017, 2018, and 2019. In 2018, the Zoom App Marketplace launched, housing various Zoom integrations to enhance the work experience within Zoom. In January 2019, Zoom launched its cloud telephone service, Zoom Phone. This was a pivotal moment that saw it change from a web meeting app to an all-around business communication service. In April 2019, Zoom went public. Zoom stock shot above its $36 IPO price almost immediately and peaked at $104.49 in MID 2019. Building on the success of video and phone services, Zoom Chat, now Zoom Team Chat, was launched as an in-app Slack-like messaging platform. The platform gained widespread popularity, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic when remote work and virtual meetings became essential. Eric Yuan has received various accolades for his contributions to the tech industry. He has been named in Forbes' list of America's best CEOs and Time magazine's list of 100 most influential people. Eric Yuan has expressed his commitment to philanthropy. In 2020, he pledged to donate $6 million to support COVID-19 relief efforts and has been involved in charitable initiatives. The COVID-19 pandemic led to a massive surge in the use of video conferencing tools, and Zoom emerged as one of the primary platforms for remote work, online education, and virtual social interactions. However, this rapid growth also brought attention to security and privacy concerns, leading Zoom to implement various updates and improvements. As Zoom's user base grew, so did concerns about the platform's security and privacy practices. The company responded by releasing updates to address these issues, such as introducing end-to-end encryption for all users. Zoom continued to enhance its features and capabilities, including the introduction of Zoom rooms, breakout rooms, and improvements to security measures. The world was rocked by the coronavirus pandemic, with millions of people forced to work from home. In March, Zoom was downloaded 2.13 million times in one day. By April 2020, Zoom surpassed 300 million daily meeting participants. During a time of insane growth for Zoom, it acquired Keybase, an end-to-end encryption (E2EE) tool for secure messaging and file sharing. Later that year, Zoom announced E2EE for meetings up to 200 participants. Thanks to the addition of Zoom Phone to the portfolio, Zoom was named a leader in the Gartner Magic Quadrant for Unified Communications as a Service (UCaaS) worldwide. Zoom also retained its leadership in the Gartner Magic Quadrant for Meeting Solutions, making it 5 years in a row. Before we continue our story, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Don't forget also to turn on the notification bell to be updated in our every uploads. The main challenge Zoom faced during the early stages of its unexpected hypergrowth was security. At the start of 2021, Zoom announced sales of 1 million Zoom Phone seats. In May 2021, Zoom Events was launched to create specific Zoom spaces for virtual experiences. As a result of Zoom Phone, Zoom Team Chat, and increasing security measures, Zoom reported a first-quarter total revenue of $956.2 million, up 191% year-over-year. In July 2021, Zoom announced its intention to acquire Five9 for $14.7 billion, the largest acquisition in Zoom history. The deal did not go ahead, but now Zoom has launched its own contact center in February 2022. By April 2022, a brand new Zoom whiteboard was unveiled to provide a better collaborative experience in meetings. In June 2022, Zoom Team Chat became interoperable with other messaging platforms. Users of Microsoft Teams, Slack, and WebEx can now send messages cross-platform. Fast forward to July 2022 and Zoom Phone now boasts 3 meter seats. Zoom also announced end-to-end encryption for Zoom Phone and Zoom Breakout Rooms in July. Then at Zoomtopia in November 2022, it was made official that Zoom Phone has passed 4 meter seats. Here we also saw a rather large announcement that Zoom was moving into email and calendaring. Zoom became a consumer favorite during the pandemic. The ease of joining, sharing, and participating in a meeting made it simple for me, you, mom, dad, grandma, granddad, and even great-grandma and great-granddad. Simplicity is the reason Zoom became suddenly so popular for home use. And you might add to that the brand awareness type of marketing activities Zoom has run for some time. Zoom had been on billboards, airport lounges, and train seats long before the pandemic. So, while you may have been using Zoom for the first time during 2020, you'd probably seen it displayed somewhere. It's safe to say that even being in the same procurement process as these major players is high praise for Zoom. As Zoom has moved from a video startup to an enterprise competitor, Zoom's popularity is undeniable. It's not all been plain sailing for Eric Yuan and Zoom, though. The company also held its first quarterly profit meeting through its own platform, giving investors a boost of confidence. As of October 2022, Eric Yuan's net worth is estimated to be around $3.9 billion. The Zoom success story is a reality because it is centered around the company's clients' happiness. Yuan states that they are committed to listening to feedback and making relevant changes to deliver happiness to our users. These days Zoom finds itself facing stiff competition from Microsoft's Teams, Cisco's WebEx, and Salesforce's Slack. It's important to note that Eric Yuan's story is an inspiring one, reflecting his journey from a humble background in China to becoming a successful entrepreneur in the United States. And that's the wrap of our story for today. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel, and also please press the notification bell to be updated in our every uploads.